Hey everybody, Dave here, Hidden Freedom. In this video, I want to talk about what I would tell my pre-millionaire 20-year-old self if I could. Let's go ahead and get started. So I've been investing for over 30 years roughly now, and in individual stocks for over 25 years. And it wasn't really until, I got introduced to individual stocks that I kind of deviated from probably what I should have been doing. Back in, I'd say, the late 90s and the early 2000s, a lot of people were investing in mutual funds and stuff like that. So that's what I started with was mutual funds. Janus comes to my mind right now. And what's this? There's nothing to say that that stuff is not good. It's hard to quantify over 30 years that you would have been better off just doing this or doing that. So I'm just gonna kind of go through some of the pitfalls of some of the things that I did that likely almost probably everybody would probably go through. I'd be very hard pressed to find somebody that did not go through some of the things I'm going to mention. And there's a reason for that, right? So, number one, trading options, specifically buying options. Number two, trading the futures. Number three, day trading. And number four, crypto is a good example. Can you make it? Can do some of those investments and, be successful? Yes, you could, right? You can trade options. You can trade futures. You could be a day trader. You could be one of those 1 in a million folks that can become super successful doing that. And I don't think it's a bad thing to probably dabble in some of that stuff, but do not bank on those things being the holy grail to get you from point A to point B super fast. And that is part of the issue with the whole reason why I'm making this video is everybody, you find somebody that did not try to take some sort of shortcut because thought they could get from point A to point B very quickly, right? I can become a millionaire super fast overnight by day trading. I can become a millionaire super fast by becoming a futures trader. You will find thousands of videos and articles and blog posts about other people doing the same thing. And likely what they're probably trying to do is sell you a course or something like that, right? And, I don't think it's a problem probably trying to test that stuff out, but don't bet all of your chips into that. Don't put all your chips into that thinking, this I just need to do one more trade. I just need one more trade and then I'll make it. I just didn't quite learn it from the right person, or I didn't quite catch on. I think the thing is the shortest path to wealth and becoming a millionaire, and a millionaire really doesn't much these days, but it's a milestone. And that's the only reason I mention it. It's a milestone, right? Obviously, the shortest path to that is a straight line. And all the things that I mention here they're points, right? Up, down, and that's not a straight line. It may be getting you to where you need to go eventually, but it's not the shortest path. So you're going to have times where you're going to win. You're going to have times where you lose, just like the market's going to provide as well, up and down. Market goes up and down. It just never goes up in a straight line, although the last several months it's been going up in a straight line. But if you are a day trader, you're going to have ups and down moments day trading. And, if I didn't have any experience doing day trading, if I did not have any experience trading options, if I did not have any experience trading futures, I wouldn't mention any of this stuff. I've been through all these things, okay? And I thought I could get to where I needed to be by doing those things. But I mention them because I have experience in those areas. And it's not easy. You're going to run into times where you lose, times where you like, oh man, this is easy. I finally think I get it, right? And then guess what? You're going to get the rug pulled out from underneath you, and you will end up probably losing your entire account. And one of the things that also comes into mind is I actually was a Forex trader for a small amount of time and pretty much blew my account up. And I've talked about this in some really old videos. It's the only account I've ever blown up in my entire investing career. Okay, now when I first got introduced to crypto, Bitcoin was roughly 250. Now seeing it at over 50,000, you know, could I have invested a little bit of money into crypto and been successful? Yeah, I sure could have. But because of going through all the things that I've gone through over my entire investing career, investing journey, it has actually made me very nimble and not to invest in stuff like crypto. And I don't know if that's a good thing, right? Like, it's another way to put it maybe is if you're a snowboarder but you had never skied before, you'd probably be a better snowboarder than had you been a skier first, right? I've been told that anyway. Or since I've been snowboarder, maybe it's very difficult for me to become a skier now, right? It's just one of those things where because I've been through day trading, because I've been through trading options, because I've been trading a futures trader and Forex and all those things, it probably makes me a little gun shy to invest into crypto, for example. So that's the reason why I mentioned that. But, I actually know, people that traded crypto or invested in crypto and became millionaires overnight. So I don't think that is a bad thing. I do think that maybe investing a small portion of your portfolio, and I'm talking about small, put $1,000, $10,000 into crypto, or the next greatest thing or hot thing may not be a bad way to go. I'm not advocating for that, but who knows what the next crypto thing could be, right? And that's the thing. Always looking back, it's like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, right? When you hear about crypto, back in 2015 when I first, started getting interested in it and, kind of talked myself out of it, I was obviously pretty old in 2015, 40 years old. So it's like all these other things I had been through, why would I invest in crypto? Like this is stupid. This is dumb. Like this is a fad. This is that. This is, this, and why would I do this? And, whatever. You get my point there, right? Looking back, maybe I should invest a little money into it. I had multiple opportunities even after that, just going back to 2020, investing in crypto, back when it dropped back to 6,000, back when it dropped to 16,000, back when it dropped to 20,000, right? And now look at it now. Now it's like maybe I should be telling myself, well, it could hit 100,000. Maybe I should invest a little bit into it, right? When I hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2022, I ran across quite a few folks that, were talking about day trading. This is what they're going to do when they're done with the trail, and there were some younger folks and whatnot having some experience in that area. I, was kind of offering a little bit of unsolicited 2 cents to them, saying, "Hey, you should probably sell options premium. That's where it's at. Don't really be a day trader. Don't be an options trader. By buying premium." And that was just my 2 cents. And I even offered to kind of walk them through a couple of trades to get them going. Post trail if they wanted to reach out to me. As of 2024, February 2024, they have not reached out to me. So it is what it is, right? They mentioned all the things, that I had heard over the years too. Be a day trader. That's the where it's at. You can make money very quickly and you become a millionaire real quick, blah, 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 right? I kind of, hadn't been through all that stuff myself. Why not just offer some advice that could save them from the pitfalls of all the things that I learned? So, what would I tell my pre-millionaire 20-year-old self if I could go back? What I would say is, I would just say invest into low-cost index funds like VU and VTI, for example, the S&P 500 type index. Even SPY would work. That's what I would tell myself. Forget all the noise. Forget the day trading. Forget the futures. Forget the options. Forget the Forex. Forget all that stuff. Just invest in low cost index funds for 20 years. Take all your time, focus it on bettering yourself by getting certifications, by getting education, by getting experience, and increasing your salary, reducing your expenses, live frugally within your means. Do not keep up with the Joneses. Do not be the Joneses. Just set it and forget it. Focus on that for 20 years, and you'll be doing way better off than had you gone through all the pitfalls, the ups and downs, in the jagged lines to get you to from point A to point B by just investing in low-cost index funds. I know it is totally boring. It's slow and it's not exciting, but you will be better off. So that is what I would say to myself if I could go back. If any takeout from this video for any younger investor watching this video, take that and do what you will with it. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next one. Thanks for watching.